Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you guys had a fun little 15-minute bio break. I definitely needed that a little bit. Still a little queasy from first-person camera. Anybody else?
What are you talking
Nope.
about?
I love it.
Nope. They all love it.
Send me your first-person
Anyways,
request.
welcome back. This live stream is going to be all about fame and reputation. I'm sure you know me, Sim Guru Kate, and I'm joined by two of our Sim Gurus from the dev team.
Sim Guru PJ.
And I am Sim Guru Graham.
And they're going to lead this stream, and I'm just going to be here adding weird comments periodically.
Yeah, so PJ and I kind of tag-teamed celebrity fame on this pack. It's such a kind of gigantic feature that it needed two producers on it. So we're going to see all of that today. We're going to dive into the system, kind of how it works, get a look at some of the features, what it actually means to be a celebrity out in the world. And I think I'm going to do something a little different today from what I kind of normally do on streams. I want to kind of dig into the mechanics of fame and how it functions, because I think a lot of people have had questions just based on, past experiences with celebrities in The Sims. And this one is actually quite different. So maybe we'll get into those nitty-gritty details and give you a look at what it's really like. So
Yeah. Oh, and I'll probably just show off some of the objects and stuff that will feed into the fame system and reputation system, so we can see some of the supporting.
Yeah, I know one thing I'm really excited to see today is the music station.
Yeah.
I don't think too many Game Changers captured a lot of footage of it from Sims Camp, and it's actually one of my favorite new objects in The Sims. So we'll get a close look at that. But hey, let's stop talking about it, I guess. Let's swap over to the game and show it. So here is my celebrity lineup. So I've made a big household of celebs for us today, and you will recognize some of these faces from the Sims Camp videos that have come out. But let's get a look at who we have. I've moved all of our celebs into one big household. So here we have Vanessa, and you probably recognize her from our pack art. And if I go down here to her Simology panel, we can see her new public image. And public image is what we're calling, it's both a mix of your Sim's reputation and their fame level. Now, she is a one-star celebrity, so she's a notable newcomer. And just for the purposes of the stream, I've given her an awful reputation. But I promise she's not actually a bad Sim. When you get your game, she'll be pretty friendly. Now, over here, we've got Thorne Bailey. And PJ, you're going to be playing with him quite a bit today because he is he's music skilled master.
Yeah, in media production, and he's a good entertainer.
Absolutely. Yeah. So he is a global superstar, a 5-star celebrity, and he has a bad reputation. So we'll see how that plays out a bit. Right here, probably somebody you all recognize. It's Izzy Fabulous.
Woohoo! And boy, is he fabulous.
Yeah, I've moved him into the household. He is a rising star, a 2-star celebrity. And he has a great reputation. What a guy. Next up, we've got baby Ariel. Normally, you might find her around town, I believe. Did you work on her, like her behavior in town at all, or was that somebody else?
That was somebody else, but she's a real life celebrity, so that's kind of cool to have her featured in the Sim.
Actually, I would call her a proper celebrity.
Proper.
A 4-star celebrity. And she has a pristine reputation. Next up in our lineup, we've got Judith Ward. She's kind of the villain of Del Sol Valley, I might say. But mostly she's just kind of a fancy actress who thinks highly of herself and maybe looks down on others because of it. But again, she is a global superstar, but she happens to have an atrocious reputation.
For some reason, I always call her Judi Dench, but she's not. She doesn't look like Judi Dench.
No,
Judi Dench is
great.
sweet, yeah, but
Judi Dench
I don't
is
know.
a nice person. Here we've got little Orange Bailey Moon. And despite being a child, he is also a celebrity. He is a 2-star celebrity with a good reputation. And we'll talk about a little bit of what it means to be a child celebrity and what they're able to do. And down here, I've got Ember Doe. Now, she's a new Sim that I just randomly created for this stream. And she's a bit of a blank canvas for us today.
She's normal.
Yep, no reputation yet. She's unknown. So we'll see how that plays out a bit as well. And one more Sim down on the end here. We've got Octavia Moon, and she happens to be a 3-star B-lister, and she has a good reputation. So we're going to see a bit how this plays out. So I think maybe the way I'll start today is by opening up a Sims Fame info panel. And so as a global superstar, Thorn here has a lot of options available to him. He has perks on the left-hand side, and he's got some quirks on the right-hand side. And you can see that he's already purchased a number of these, but he still has some fame points remaining. And so he's noticeable, he gets Celebu serums delivered in the mail, and he's actually very good at his career because he's an established name and a career hopper. But he also has a lot of social networking skills. So he networks with other famous Sims easier. He has a PR agency that advocates on his behalf. He's a fan favorite, so he can actually compel other Sims in the world to do interesting things for him. And this is one that I haven't purchased yet. Maybe we'll go ahead and acquire it right now. And that's Instant Besties. So he can immediately become friends or lovebirds with other Sims just because he's so famous and popular. But if you remember, he's got a little bit of a bad reputation. So over here, he's got the Who's Bad perk. And if you see on the left-hand side, kind of colored in red, those are all perks for bad reputation Sims. And over on the right-hand side, we've got perks for good reputation Sims. So reputation factors into fame in some interesting ways. And one of the things that you can kind of see in terms of, oh, I can't actually buy this, if you look at the bottom of the perks right there, it says, oh, he has to have a pristine reputation. And he also has to own the rally perk. I think a lot of people have probably recognized this is somewhat similar to the vampire system, but mainly in the way it's presented, not in the way it actually behaves in game. So instead of just picking anything you want, you have to buy the prerequisites to buy kind of the next ones in line for you. And we'll show some more examples of that. So I've got the Instant Besties perk now, and here's a new Sim visiting my lot. Why don't we try a romantic introduction? Well, he is a bad guy.
Yeah.
I was going to say, he's in a relationship. Nah, we'll just do friendly. We'll do some bad stuff later. I don't want to get him in trouble too early. And so if we go, let's see, who is this? Clara? And we can see we've already become powerful friends with Clara almost immediately, which is really handy if you want to build up your Sims kind of social behavior. That's pretty cool. So let's talk a little bit maybe about how to earn fame. We've got Izzy over here, and he's a 2-star celebrity. So he has a lot of opportunities to kind of move up in the career ladder. And, you know, he's a pretty popular guy, so maybe he wants to update his social media status. And you can see on some of these interactions, it says plus fame right on them. So anytime you go to perform a behavior, that's actually something that will show plus fame for you.
It's really helpful.
So he's gained followers, and I think at the same time, let's post this Instagram story, and I'll ask you to look kind of above his head there. And as soon as it finishes, you'll see that he's gained a little bit of fame. There we go. And the interesting thing is the amount of fame he gains is actually based a little bit on how many followers he receives. So if he's more popular, he actually gets even more fame. So that's pretty cool. Let's grab our child celebrity. I'm going to bring him down to the mailbox. I've been playing for about a week now in this save file. And one of the perks that my Sims have, well, a few of them actually, they get some stuff sent to them in the mail. So let's see, he actually has the influencer perk. So he's going to receive gifts in the mail. And as part of this, children are actually now able to use the mailbox now. That's something you couldn't do before, but that's just a nice little perk with this pack.
Do a lot of influencers get a lot of gifts in the mail, you think?
I don't know. I'm not an influencer. There's probably a few in our stream, actually.
Yeah.
They could let us know.
I'm curious about that.
So let's go ahead and have him grab the mail and see what's inside here. I have a few celebrities in my household that have similar perks, so I'm guessing there's quite a bit in here.
Mailbox is like as tall as he is.
So we've got a nice fan gift. This one's for Judith Ward, so I'm actually going to go ahead and give it to her. And it looks
Okay,
like,
I didn't know that you could do that.
Live drag
Oh, yeah.
stuff
Live drag stuff.
from the inventory.
Mind blown, guys. Mind blown. Now that is a true game changer.
So here I've got a letter from an adoring fan. Let's open it up and see what we've got. Ah, kindness is beautiful, and everyone is beautiful. I was bullied at a young age, and it was hard, but I think it was so I can help people now, just like you do. What a touching message for
That
a cute
is so
little
heartwarming.
touching. Who
child
wrote
celebrity.
those? Who can we thank?
That was mostly me. I probably.
job. A little bit of positivity in
There's
the
a
world.
whole lot of them, so I don't remember them all specifically. But we got a bunch of fan mail. Let's see. Okay, some of this is for Octavia. I'm going to go ahead and give that. Oh, she's off to work. I can't give it to her right now.
Octavia. It's all Octavia.
Judith got
Oh.
some.
They have
So,
to have
what-
they have to have the perk, right, in order to get that mail.
They do, but let's go ahead and just give Octavia's mail over to Judith and have her open it, because we'll see what happens. So she also got a message, but because she opened somebody else's mail, she got the mail gnome buff. Tricksy little thieves running around stealing people's mail.
Wow.
But she also got this package, so let's see what we
That
get
is
out of that one. Gift from a fan. Looks like she received the Lots of Love Bear. So we'll go into our household inventory. There it
Oh.
is. Cute little bear. So a fan sent us a nice little gift. That's nice. And interestingly, I haven't received any Celebu serum in the mail. I was hoping I would get some of that, but maybe we'll see as the demo progresses today if we get some Celebu serum in the mail. That's a fun little perk where you get potions sent to you that are only provided to the elite exclusive in society.
I saw a question about the mail. Can you get hate fan mail?
Yeah.
Or
That's a good question.
So let's find our sim who has that perk. We have not, well, I should say quirk, and maybe we can talk about quirks at the same time. Yes, so Octavia has a fame quirk called fan mail. And because she has socialized extensively with her fans, she's kind of opened herself up to receiving things from people who may not be quite on the level. Now, let's see. In reality, there's some Sims who actively dislike celebrities and will make it a priority to ensure the target of their ire receives frequent gifts in the mail. So kind of not the kind of stuff you'd want to receive. Maybe we'll see an example of that when the mail gets delivered. Otherwise, I'll leave it for players to discover when the pack
alright.
comes out.
Can you send fan mail to other celebrities in the world?
That one might be more for you, PJ. Is there?
Not in this pack.
But you can give gifts
Yeah.
to celebrities if you have, say, seasons.
Yeah.
Right.
Seasons will allow you to do that.
Actually, while we're on the subject of quirks, maybe I'll show off Thorn's quirks, because he's got something interesting going on. So right here on the right-hand side, we can see that he's earned 2 quirks so far. He's got Paparazzi Darling. So even though he has a bad reputation, he loves the attention from paparazzi.
No such thing as bad press.
That's right. But he also has a Stan, and maybe you can tell us a bit more about that one, PJ.
Well, Stan is kind of like an ultimate fan in a way. Maybe not so ultimate. They're like really obsessive fans. And those guys will more than likely definitely be looking for you when you're out in the public somewhere and at a venue or something. But they may even be coming to your house. They're a little invasive, and they could be, maybe looking through your trash and stuff. I'm not saying, that's appropriate, but that's what the stands do. Yeah, they can be kind of annoying, and
You do have a way to chase them off, though, right?
you can. There are ways to get rid of them, but yeah, we can look at that, or at least how you deal with fans and paparazzi.
Yeah,
when we
maybe
actually-
we'll see a Stan show up today as
Yeah.
well. So with a lot of these perks and quirks, it kind of weaves itself into your gameplay. So maybe we'll see some of it today. Maybe you'll have to discover other aspects of it. But we'll definitely show off some perks that you can very directly take control over.
Yeah.
But while we're on the subject of quirks, I just wanted to show he still has 2 open quirk slots. And as your celebrity kind of becomes higher in their level, they open more of these quirk slots. And if you click over on this tab, you can actually see all of the quirks that your sim could earn. So he already has those 2 that are highlighted.
And you don't actually pick these quirks, right? Or
you don't.
Yeah.
So unlike where in Vampires you picked powers and weaknesses, celebrities actually don't have any control over the quirks that they select, but it is not randomly selected for you. So it's actually modified by your sim's behavior. So for example, he hasn't earned Emotion Bomb yet, so he doesn't have all the information about what might cause it or what the results would be, but it does give you some clues. It says letting emotions swell up inside until you explode isn't a healthy way to deal with one's feelings. And that right there is kind of the clue about how you might acquire this quirk. So if you were to get into some of those more extreme emotional states, your sim might get the Emotion Bomb quirk. And really that kind of builds up over time.
It's like a self-help book right here. I'm seeing a couple questions about how do you get rid of quirks? Can you get rid of quirks?
You can. So let's say that we wanted to get rid of one of his. No, we're going to keep his. Let's find another sim that we want to drop.
And while you're looking for quirks, biggest question is, can you get rid of the sparkle on your celebrities?
You can. We'll show that in just a moment. But Izzy here has Vane Street. May be appropriate for him, but he's trying to work on his behavior a little bit. So one of the ways that he can go about doing this is we can open up the Aspiration Reward Store. And if you have some points to spend, which it looks like I only have 25 at the moment, but there is a Quirk Be Gone potion. So I'm just going to cheat a little bit here. Don't mind me.
Is that a one-time use potion, or is it?
It is a one-time use potion. So let's go ahead and grab this Quirk Be Gone potion. And now that it's in his inventory, we can drink that. And so this will let you actually select which quirk you want to remove from your sim. You get to choose one, so you don't remove them all at once. But we'll have a sip of that. And there it goes. So if we open this back up, you can see he's lost his quirk there. But the quirk slots don't go away. You're never able to permanently remove quirks, essentially. So now he's kind of exposed himself to earning a new quirk again.
Possibly the same one?
Probably not, but it is possible.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of different behavior that kind of triggers these. And we had the question about the Fame Shine. So there's actually 2 different levels of it. Let me kind of bring these sims forward so you get a good look. Oh, somebody is off to work. I didn't even plan for this to happen in our stream today, but It looks like Octavia has gone to work. And I believe she is a writer. So let's see what our story is here. Octavia's latest novel is burning up the San Myshuno Times bestseller list. The royalties from book sales have provided a steady income, but a phone call she just received could easily be her most lucrative opportunity yet. A producer from Plum Bob Pictures reached out to express interest in adapting her novel into a blockbuster film. Sounds promising. Unfortunately, they insisted that she couldn't retain creative control over the final screenplay. Is it worth sacrificing her artistic freedom? What do we think? Quick poll?
Let's sell movie rights. No, let's just sell movie rights.
Yeah?
Come on.
I don't know. I'm for declining the deal. I think my
Okay, guys, quick poll. Sell movie rights or decline the deal? And remember, we've got a 10-second delay approximately.
So while people kind of give their feedback in the chat, I'll say something slightly interesting about these. These are not typical chance cards. They don't have random outcomes. It actually lets you know right there what's going to happen as a result of what you select.
Oh, it's pretty split.
Oh, really?
Goodness, It is like super split, guys.
Ooh. So if we sell, we are going to gain some fame and money. Or if we decline the deal, she's just going to kind of continue as is.
Let's sell. Come on.
I think we're
Come on,
selling.
guys.
Let's
Sell
out. So we have sold, and she has actually leveled up as a celebrity because of that.
Nice.
She's become a proper celebrity. The walk,
paid
the
out.
talk, the look. She's a proper celebrity. And that's actually perfect because that's talking a little bit about that fame shine and the walk style. So
Yeah.
we're about to show that.
She didn't have it before, right? Or was she?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
So here's a result. A trilogy is born. Octavia signs over the rights to her hit novel for a big screen adaptation. The studio's producers immediately calls a celebratory press conference proclaiming that he's just landed their next tentpole franchise. With members of the media hanging on his every word, he goes on to tease that they're all eagerly awaiting the second entry in the series to discover what happens next. Octavia's jaw drops. What series? That novel was supposed to be one and done. Octavia better get back to writing to keep this new audience of insatiable fans placated. So I think she might actually be feeling, let's see, did she get one from it? No. I thought she might have gotten a moodlet for that. So different ones have different outcomes. That one didn't, but we'll have to get her back to writing soon.
Yeah.
Well, I like that this actually just showed us that you can get famous from many different careers, not just being a celebrity guy.
Absolutely. So if we
Or
look at
an
her
actor.
career again, you know, she is a writer, but that's one of the ways that she earned a lot of fame. And those fame opportunities do earn you quite a bit of fame, I will say. But it's a way to kind of take those classic careers or careers even from other expansion packs and earn fame from them. So we talked a little bit about the sparkling stars around our celebrities, and they're a little different on each of them, right, PJ?
Yeah. So basically, for a level, once you hit celebrity level 4, or
Which
fame
is,
level 4,
Baby Ariel here.
yeah, she will start having that little shine, and then once you're level 5, you'll see a little bit more of it. And it's all a way to just easily identify celebrities in the world when you're out and about.
Yep. But we do have control over that. So if I just click right on her, I can turn off her fame shine, and I can do that for the even more sparkly one.
Yeah.
But you can actually control that for celebrities out and about in the world
Yeah.
as well, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't want your celebrities sparkling, you can certainly turn that
them
off.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fun. Actually, I just noticed the time on the clock. I think we're getting close to an event
Yeah.
today. If we open our calendar here, we can see Starlight Accolades.
Yeah.
And what is that, PJ?
That is a new lounge event for this pack. There's 3. One of them is the Starlight Accolades, which is award ceremony. There's a meet and greet where you can guarantee to meet a celebrity and you'll have better time socializing with them because they'll always be very receptive and agree to most things. And the last one is the talent showcase, which you can basically, on a lounge, you'll be able to showcase, you know, your different abilities of singing or guitar or, you know, open mic and stuff like that.
So maybe now it's starting at 6 p.m. Do you think this is a good time to kind of head over to the lounge?
Yeah, we can get a head start and maybe even check out what's going on there before and be there early.
Yeah, and maybe something just helpful to point out for viewers. The way these award ceremonies or celebrity events kind of function is via lot traits. Is that right?
Yeah, there's 3 different types of, I just went over the 3 different types of events, but one of them needs the high-end lot trait, which is, actually if we go to the lounge, I can name them off. But there's the high-end one where all your high-end celebrities will go to. You need that trait in order to get the award ceremony. For the meet and greet, you need the lower end, you know, the starter famer lot trait. And
there it is.
yeah. I think that one, is this the hottest spot in town, I think, is the...
This is Studio PBP. I've been working on my pronunciation.
Yeah. You sure it's not the other way around? BPP? No, okay. It's PBP.
Are you messing with
I
me?
am.
Okay.
Because it sounds for Plumbog Pictures, right? So.
But yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, how about at this point I hand it
Sure.
over to you and
Yeah,
we
let
can
me-
show off maybe a little more behavior between celebrities and fans.
Yeah.
Actually, do you want me to bring over kind of our blank canvas, Ember Doe?
Yeah, let's bring her over so that we can see what like it is to be just a normal Joe and
Yeah.
trying to get acquainted with celebrities. All right, so we're at the lounge, and we're a little early, but and I believe the next stream they're going to go over like just the world and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
we're going
right?
to, on Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll be doing another live stream. our final live stream for The Sims 4 Get Famous, where we'll check out Del Sol Valley and the Build Buy catalog. So
Sweet.
if you're interested in that stuff, be sure to tune in on Friday.
Yeah, and so as Graham said, you can see that this is scheduled in the calendar. If you don't have seasons, you will get notified that this is going on, and via a notification. But for now, let's just hang out. Let's see who came with us. We've got Judith and Victor, who is not a celebrity, and there's a fan. So let's. We can socialize with some of the fans first, and let's go check out what summer. So you'll also notice there's a VIP rope door out here, and this prevents the normal folk from getting inside.
And right now, I think I just saw a tooltip. What is this lot set to?
So this one is set to
3 stars?
3 stars.
Whoa.
You can set it. So
I guess that's one way to try and get in.
yeah, you can. The bouncer's there to keep people in check, but obviously you can. Yeah, he'll definitely keep people out, and so Greta's not getting in. But as a player, you can always set the fame requirement to whatever you want. I'm sorry, I'm stepping on, like, I think Morgan's features, but it's here. I mean, what am I going to do?
Sure.
So I, being, okay, this is Ember. She's going to try and go here, and we'll just see what happens.
Ooh, I see some paparazzi too.
Yeah, she can't get in. So let's just hang out with the people out here for now, I guess. And we'll...
I think our award ceremony is starting, so just in case we need to come back to it.
Okay. All right, let's go check it out. Let's get our celebrities over here. How about we do that?
Morgan says you're doing good, PJ.
Oh,
I think
thanks,
that means
Morgan.
it's okay if
I
you talk
appreciate
about
it.
her features.
Yeah. I'm just going to go into the rest of the Denizen Pond and all that stuff, too. Thanks, Morgan.
Oh man, that is quite the walk.
This is a walk style. It's a new Fame walk style. You can actually turn that on and off, too.
So similar to that shine effect. You
Yeah.
have full control over.
Use normal walk style
Yep.
if you don't want them to seem so pretentious. So when the award ceremony starts, folks will start gathering in. The host will be announcing who's won awards, and throughout the night, different celebrities will come up and accept their awards. The environment team did a nice job of just making this look like a kind of a cool little award place.
Definitely.
But
I love the work with the floor there as well.
That's a gorgeous floor.
I think we tried to get nominated for awards, and Sims and players can get nominated for them and win an award, but you'd have to be at the ceremony to find out if you won. But I don't know that we actually got.
Unfortunately, I'm just not good enough at being a celebrity, PJ. I tried, I really did, but I don't believe our Sims are up for an award tonight. We're just here to warm the seats.
Yeah, but I mean, like all the content you were talking about, can feed into that. So
There we go.
if you sell, oh, she got in. She must have fought her way in.
She's actually just a seat warmer. She was hired as a seat warmer.
But you can do things like sell paintings, selling masterpieces, and writing books, or even doing the acting career and leveling up there. And those are all things that will contribute to getting an award at the Starlight Accolades.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. As you can see, Brittany, how do you pronounce that?
Brittany.
Brittany?
Is that Brittany?
I'm pretty sure that's Brittany, but spelled in a very special,
Pretentious
unique
way?
way.
Oh, sorry. Special unique. Sorry for anybody whose
Special
name
unique.
is spelled that way.
Do we have any Brittany's in the chat?
That spell it like
Yeah,
that?
you can spell it like that. Yeah. So a bunch of people will come up. She'll announce the next person, but like I said, I don't think we got nominated.
No, we definitely don't.
When you are nominated and you accept your award, you'll come up and do a speech, and you'll get one of those awards that the folks come up. Yeah, and they're like holding the little star accolade, which is really cool because I think there's other events that you can win similar types of awards for being either good or having good rep or bad rep, but I may be jumping ahead of myself there.
I just saw somebody ask if you can get fame from writing a book or selling a painting. You can actually get fame from both of those, and maybe I'll show that off just a little bit.
Oh,
later.
yeah.
I think they were also asking, can you turn the fame system off? Like, if you don't want to earn fame from writing a book
We
or
are
a painting?
absolutely going to cover that. The answer
Awesome.
is yes, but I will show you in detail how that functions.
Is there an option to pull a Kanye at the awards show? No, guys.
No,
we
I
let
mean-
them finish.
You know,
I'm sorry, but the Sims 4 team has
never tried taking them away.
the best intentions.
Yeah. So this is sort of like, this will go on for until about 11 p.m. And unfortunately, we didn't get anything nominated. So we're going to, let's go hang out with some people outside because I know that we're not.
Kind of stuffy.
Yeah.
there.
I mean, I don't think.
Oh, hey, it's Bella. Wait, I want to show. Can I show something? Real
Yeah,
quickly?
please.
So let's see. Who did I? Okay, Thorn has those introductions, and I want him to come say hi to Bella because I want to show something off. Just to.
Don't leave Bella.
No, yeah, Bella, please don't leave. Oh no, she's totally leaving.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bye, Bella.
All right. Well, maybe we'll catch up with her later if I see her again. I'm gonna give it back to PJ.
Okay. Okay, let's go back to Ember. And somehow she managed to get in here. So that's kind of cool because let me show you some of these other celebrities.
And it's not just fighting your way in. You can bribe your way in.
You can. Yeah, there's a
I
bunch
think
of
you can like
options.
kind of schmooze your way in if you have high charisma.
Yeah, there's all these bouncer interactions, and she's already in. So I don't need to convince or fight or bribe.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I saw some good old callbacks to some previous versions of The Sims. Dirk Dreamer? Was that Dirk Dreamer?
Let's see. Where
is
was he
this?
in there?
Right over there in the blue suit. It was Dirk
Oh,
Dreamer.
nice. Well, I guess let's try and see if we can get to know this person, Dirk. And as you can see, like, it's really limited your options. We wanted to really make fan and celebrity interactions feel special. Like, you're not going to just be friends talking about, you know, your day and stuff. There's that barrier, you know, like if I saw, I don't know, Taylor Swift or somebody, and then I you know, I
Is that your
wouldn't-
dream, PJ?
I
It's
mean-
okay.
I would probably stand her, but yeah, she'd be my dream. But you know, these are the types of things you can do with them for now. Right now, you can just do your normal fan type things like asking for autographs, hugs, and you know, things that you probably would expect to be able to do with a celebrity. But like to really get to know them, you have to try and attempt an introduction, which we'll try after she gets her autograph. Sometimes celebrities aren't in the mood and they won't give you an autograph, but Dirk was kind enough to do that for us, which is cool because you actually do get an autograph object. I think I can put it up in here and just show you guys. Like,
Sorry, I was laughing. I really like the award that she won for wearing tight pants really well.
I mean, sometimes that's,
Oh, that's awesome. Look
yeah.
at that.
And there's it's got a signature and
Oh,
everything.
he's got like
Yeah.
that blue steel look down real well in that picture. Good job, Dirk Dreamer.
I'm going to take that home. I don't want to leave it here because it might be worth something, especially if he dies.
Oh.
That got morbid.
I mean, you want to hold on to these things. He's a 4-star celebrity. I believe if you ask for a lower tier celebrity, you get different kinds of pictures. This one's nicely framed, but there's also like a cardstock version and just like a crappy piece of paper version. But you know,
Oh, depending on who you're.
yeah,
Oh, that's
how famous
cool.
they are. So you get autographs, but maybe I want to try and get to know him better, so I'm going to attempt an introduction.
After showing off your sweet moves.
This acts
Yeah.
real casual.
Yeah, this is totally normal. I'm supposed to be here, guys.
All right.
Oh, she's freaking out a little bit.
Yeah. He's sitting down. He's trying to pay attention, and I think I want to say she denied it. So if he had denied it, then there's a cool down time before you can try and talk to him again, and try and get to know him. But I mean, she's in, so she can try with everybody here. I don't know how she got in, but.
Oh, they're all clapping because somebody did something villainous. So, sorry, that's one of the other side perks. Maybe you noticed a few seconds ago, everybody had the thought balloons with a little villain icon. But essentially, if you have a certain perk that requires a bad reputation, I believe it's called play the villain. Anytime you go out and you do a mean or a mischief interaction in public, everybody nearby is going to start celebrating and clapping because that's how they know you as a celebrity. So they're really excited to kind of see you in your natural element. So I think that's a really fun perk for kind of devious play.
Yeah, these guys just keep piecing out. But I mean, it's nice to see all the celebrities gathered together. I kind of want to let the floodgates in because basically, when you see fans and paparazzi being able to actually come and interact with everybody, it's kind of cool. It's kind of, you know, just seeing that moment of people surrounding you with adoration and
Actually, something that might be really fun for that is taking over the microphone with one of our big celebrities and singing. They will draw quite a crowd.
It's true. Is it past? It's almost, I mean, I wonder if you probably can. I mean, Judith.
Yeah, have Judith go in there and sing on the mic. So a lot of people have been asking, like, can you use various skills to become a celebrity? And this is one example of that, where via singing skill from City Living, she could actually earn some fame that way. Similar answers to many other skills, and maybe we'll show some examples of that. But you can see, because she is such a big celebrity, people get really excited when she performs in public. So if she was playing another instrument, or maybe she went to the club and started dancing, like, she's going to draw a big crowd because she is a well-known celebrity.
I mean, if Judy Dench was going up and started singing and stuff, you would all go up and crowd around her.
Or Taylor Swift.
You might be a Judy
okay.
Dench stand here, it's sounding like. I'm seeing a few people also ask, will Sims gain fame when you're not playing them?
Oh, that's a very interesting question, and no. So I'm just trying to think if I want to explain it all right now or a little later. Maybe I can do it while PJ is just playing around a little bit.
Yeah.
So the way the fame system works in general is that your Sims can only earn or lose fame, and maybe I'll talk about losing fame in a little bit as well. But they can only do that while you are playing that household. So let's say I've got my household of celebrities here, and if I'm a rotational player and I swap to playing a different household, none of the Sims in this household will either earn or lose fame or have their reputation change while I am not playing as them. And we thought that was pretty important, you know, both for rotational players, but also for kind of controlling the celebrity population, if that's the right way to phrase it, kind of throughout the world. So as you go around the town, you're not going to see everybody slowly turning into celebrities over time. Literally, it will only change while you're playing them. Now, that's not to say you won't see celebrities appear in the world, because the game will spawn other Sims in the world. You know, if you need a celebrity to come to your award ceremony, and you need that, then the game will create a new Sim that's a celebrity, but it won't convert one of your existing Sims in your world into a celebrity. So you never have to worry about that. Another kind of interesting note along the same line, just while we're here socializing with people, I think a lot of people were curious to know if socializing with other Sims was a way to become a celebrity. Maybe based on some past experiences you had in The Sims 3. And that works a little bit differently this time, where simply socializing, like as our fan there did, I forget her name right now, but you were trying to introduce yourself to those other celebrities. Simply introducing yourself or socializing with them, or even getting to know them a little bit, won't make your Sim start becoming famous. There are some very specific social interactions that do provide fame, but it really requires a few different things. Like, you would have to be out at a public venue like we are here. If you simply had that celebrity over at your residence, you wouldn't gain any fame. It has to be seen by others, essentially. If you had, like, you have to be maybe a few levels higher in celebrity level. I believe they have to be like 2 levels higher than you. to have socialization provide any fame. So the way you gain fame has actually shifted a lot more to the skills that your sim has, the career that your sim has, some of the abilities they have. So as they accumulate wealth and kind of grow as a sim, you'll see more and more ways to become famous available to them. And it's actually an interesting point. Like if you went and you started a brand new game here in Del Sol Valley, initially your sim isn't going to have a lot of ways to just immediately start gaining fame because they're brand new in this world. They don't know a lot of people. They haven't formed their own skills. They haven't built themselves up in a career. So why would they be famous at that point? So it's really something that you need to play through and grow as a character over time.
Yeah. Sorry, this a lot of people
up?
He was trying to, and he's not doing a very good job. No one seems to get that hyped, but
it is pretty late at night.
It is late, and when the award ceremony ended, all the people, basically left, and so now like only these, few
the diehards.
Yeah, are really here. But I mean, one of the things I was showing too was just like you can with other fans. It's easier for a celebrity to just introduce himself, and they have those socials unlocked, whereas fans will have a lot harder time trying to become close to a celebrity.
Oh, and look, Thorn actually just earned a quirk while we were talking here.
Oh.
If we can pop open the notifications. So he just earned the fan mail quirk because he was recently socializing with a lot of fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. It's the fan mail one. So that's the fan.
Yeah. He won't be too pleased.
Don't forget those
that.
air quotes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got to check because I don't know what the things are that you can get, but
well,
like,
it's
I'm hoping,
Monday, so maybe we'll get something in the mail. We'll see.
Like a pile of poop or something. I don't know. And then we were talking about paparazzi a little bit, and so this one came up, and it's all fine. You can like pose for pictures if you want to. But if you're getting sick and tired of them, there are also ways to deal with them. You can ask them to leave politely, or you can go like a little more aggro and threaten them or fight them. But if you're, depending on your mood, you can get...
Oh, he is posing. Look at
yeah.
him.
He is posing hard.
Yeah, and depending on your traits, you might actually prefer to...
Get the hip hop and everything.
Well, if you remember, he's actually a paparazzi darling.
Yeah.
So he loves having his picture taken.
But Judi Dench here, I'm not sure so much. She's pretty vain, so I don't know. Like she can fight them to leave.
And you can see she's actually feeling tense at the moment because of her Vane Street quirk. And the way we could resolve that is by going and clicking on a mirror. And maybe we can actually show something at the mirror at the same time. So maybe we'll do that in a moment.
Yeah, I'll do that. But you will notice certain things, if you do it in front of a paparazzi, will get you embarrassed. Fighting is one of them. So if you fight a paparazzi, then yeah, you'll get embarrassed. But
see, there go people cheering again because they're happy she got in a fight. They were excited to see it.
Being caught, having woohoo can also get that paparazzi humiliation buff. But let's see what. So this was the one where.
So because she's Vane Street, why don't we go use one of the bathrooms there and just click on the mirror.
I think this is the female.
And
so
she
pretty.
can admire fine self in the mirror. And that's going to make her feel a lot better.
All right. Yeah.
So right now she has that tense buff, but, well, she's mainly dazed because of her fight.
Yeah.
This will make her feel a lot better. And then one thing we can do afterwards, I thought, why don't we put on our celebrity disguise?
Oh, okay. She's secluded, so no one's gonna...
Yeah, she's in the bathroom. Nobody knows. We can click on the mirror.
Oh, the mirror.
To do that.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. No one's gonna notice her now.
Where'd Judith Ward go?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So when you have your celebrity disguise on, the paparazzi won't bother you. Fans won't harass you. It's as if she's not a celebrity. Now, she can't give up her walk style. It's just too iconic.
I like how it's just a
But
hat.
And sunglasses.
Oh, and sunglasses.
But the interesting thing,
Slightly better than Clark Kent.
so why don't you click on your cell phone for a second?
Let's see that.
So those interactions previously, like add to Simstagram story, normally that would give you fame. But because she's in her celebrity disguise, she won't earn fame while she's in her disguise. So it's kind of twofold, right?
Yeah.
Not only will you not get harassed, but you
Can't
can't
get fame because no one's gonna
become
notice it.
famous at the same time, right?
She's even really getting into the role. She like became a fan of Thorne over here.
Yeah,
So
she's excited. She's got to blend in.
yeah. I don't know what else is there to show in the lounge. There's we
Well,
talked
maybe
about
we
fan
go
and
back
paparazzi.
home and show off some of those objects that Thorne
Yeah.
is so adept at using with his media production skill.
Let's do it.
I'm just looking at some more questions from people.
Yeah, let's take them.
Sweet.
Let's see. Can Sims fight with the paparazzi? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just did, and it got her really embarrassed.
So if you're a celebrity and you're performing, say with the guitar or the singing, will your celebrity status get you better tips?
It does actually. So not only will you draw larger crowds, you'll earn those nice tips because of that. And you'll earn even more fame by earning more money. So it all kind of like multiplies and compounds. Essentially starting out as a celebrity, you're living that struggle life a little bit. But the higher you get as a celebrity, it kind of starts picking up steam. And it's just easier
Fame
to
begets
maintain
fame.
that huge lifestyle.
If you're friends with another Sim, then they become famous. Will your current friendship remain, or will you have to treat them like a celeb and just get the limited introductions?
Well, I think you wouldn't get those because you already know
Right.
each other.
Right.
Yeah,
each
yeah.
other.
Once you've gotten past a certain friendship threshold, you'll have your normal friendship relationship.
This is a little housekeeping one. When you upload Sims with fame and reputation to the gallery, will they keep their fame and reputation?
100% they will. So one of the great things, and I'm going to show this in just a little bit, is ways to easily kind of create a Sim, set them up as a celebrity. Because maybe you don't want to just play through the game every time. Maybe you want to create Taylor Swift. Maybe you want to make Judi Dench. But you don't just want to play the whole experience. You want to add them on the gallery for others to enjoy. There's very quick ways to set that up. And then everything you upload to the gallery via their celebrity level, their perks and quirks, their reputation, that will all be stored on the gallery and will be preserved when you bring them into your game.
Since we were just looking at the celebrity disguise, can you edit the celebrity disguise, or is it always the same, sunglasses and hat?
No, it's always that kind of incognito,
Yep.
baseball cap pulled low, sunglasses over the eyes, and I think that's kind of inspired by some of the paparazzi photos we've seen out there of
Yeah.
celebrities trying to hide themselves.
Is there possibly a new TV channel that focuses on celebrities?
There is not, no.
Not this time. That is okay, but I do know we have a new radio station in
We
this
do,
pack.
the hip hop
The
station.
hip hop station.
Have
Yep.
we showed that off at all?
I don't think we did.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll save that for them on Friday.
We'll save
Yeah,
that
yeah,
for
yeah.
Friday.
We're doing a different music thing for them today, which
Yeah.
I'm really excited for PJ to show.
Yeah. Maybe we should start with that then.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And I think even while we're doing it, go ahead and play and explain it, but
Yeah.
we'll shut up for part of it, just so
Yeah,
people
definitely.
can hear how cool it is. And Steve, you got to confirm that we were hearing the music for this thing.
Yeah.
One final question I've got for this batch is, can you gain publicity or fame for dating a celebrity?
Let's see. Well, there are those social interactions that I talked about. So if you were dating a celebrity and let's say you were out in public on a date together, certain very kind of social, I don't want to explain it in technical terms, but there's basically some social interactions that are more important to Sims than others. And if they were to perform some of those romantic interactions that are very important to them out
In a public setting.
then yes,
Yep.
they could gain fame from that.
Can Sims sell their souls in order to advance more quickly in their careers? Who says Sims even have souls?
Oh, that's cruel.
Ooh. Who says I have a soul? Got real deep, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. Went a little dark.
What's going on here, PJ?
Okay, so we're at the Mixmaster Music Station, and so I started just kind of showing you you can she's got like 3 tracks that you can choose from. But basically, once you have a track, you can remix it, and you can turn off certain parts of the audio in order to, get certain mixes that you want. So she doesn't have a lot of media production skill right now, so your options are pretty limited. They can only turn off or all this stuff is off right now, or you can turn them off, and then you can only, you can turn them off individually. It's pretty robust. It's very easy to use, but
I think the way our audio team described it when I was talking to them is like every music track has various stems. And so stems are essentially the different pieces of the track where if you bring them all together, it creates kind of that final song that you hear.
Yeah.
So you can think of this as we're giving you a full song, and then you have the ability to turn individual pieces on and off, and it remixes it live, like on the fly. So you could turn guitar on and off, or bass on and off, or lyrics on and off, or the synth on and off. And each one of these songs has different stems, I think up to 7 on each song.
Yeah.
So there's a wide range of possibilities to remix the music, and then you can actually burn that and play it.
Yeah. So now Thorn has max media production skill. So you saw that, they had all the songs unlocked. And a lot more ways to customize a song for each one. So if you're just like a drum guy.
And maybe let's just stop talking for a second, and you turn them on and off and let people really hear the differences in the tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool.
So what can you do with the tracks that you create? Can you play them on the DJ booth, or can you sell them?
Yes, both of those.
Both of those.
So say I'm really happy with having the drums, lead vocals, vocal hype, and sub bass on. I can burn this to a track, give it a name.
Don't go breaking my dishwasher.
I mean, these are all just sort of random names. And
What do you want to name it, Kate?
What do I want to name it? Yeah. Oh, don't. I'm terrible with names. If you've ever watched our Goo Garage, you should know I am terrible with naming things. And don't go breaking Kate's heart. Okay. Minus the appliances and chores, but extra sadness, #no soul.
#extra.
There we go.
Okay.
#extra.
Oh, sorry.
#extra, yes, sorry.
All right. Yeah, so once you burn that, CD, there it is. And you can, if you want, release the track. I want to use it still though. Oh, there's that camera bug. But first of all, if you go to a stereo, you can play the song that we just burned. And use it on anything from a stereo.
So something I thought was really cool with this was I like taking the burnt tracks to venues.
Yeah.
And I'll actually play it on the wall speakers in the venue.
You just force everybody to listen to your track.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, while I'm playing it, my sim gets fame for it because everybody's hearing the track that he made, which is really cool.
That's ultimate guerrilla marketing right there. You just go out, play your track, and make everybody listen to it. I like it. I have seen people asking.
Another new quirk.
Oh.
Octavia's getting a little angry.
Uh-oh. Maybe because she's been at work for like 18 hours straight.
She seems
still
upset.
there, huh?
She is always at work.
I have seen a bunch of people asking about whether or not you can get famous in other worlds outside of Del Sol Valley, and yes.
Yeah,
you can
100%.
earn fame anywhere, any world, but I believe only Del Sol Valley will come with some pre-made sims that are already famous and have various reputation levels.
That's correct, and I know some people have asked me about sims from previous worlds who kind of had a fictional story of being celebrities. We didn't go back and change any of them just because it's your game.
Yep.
You've been playing with that for a while now. We don't know how you've morphed the story since that game has kind of been released.
Yep.
So you're welcome to go back and turn those sims into celebrities. but we didn't want to change that for you. So Sims in Del Sol Valley certainly will be celebrities. But other than that, there's no difference in living in any of the worlds in terms of becoming famous. Oh, the
I want to make a
labels.
bunch of famous
Yeah.
vampires that live in Night Hollow.
No, I want to get signed by Maxis Music Machine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can send your music to a label, and they will actually help you get you some simoleons and some fame in order to just have it more out there.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we got some big bills delivered.
Um,
Oh, that means we got mail.
oh, we
you wanna
should
go check our
let's go
mailbox?
check it out. But I am, can't wait for people to try out, their own songs and do
Look
their
at
own
these
mixes.
just hangers on. Just,
I know.
they're all just waiting in front of my
should
lot,
just-
wanting to get a look.
A couple more questions about fame. One, can you use the wishing well for fame?
You cannot. no.
Okay. Now you have to earn it the hard way, guys, or you just cheated. One or the other. And then, will kid born
we
to
pause for a
celebrity
second,
will kid born to celebrity parents automatically have fame?
Yes. So the way that functions is actually somewhat complicated, so I won't get into the details of it. But needless to say, a sim who was born to one or two celebrity parents will earn some bit of their fame. And each time they have a birthday, they actually get a little bit more of their parents' fame until they ever surpass them. And that even happens with deceased parents, actually. So if you had a famous dead parent, you still inherit a bit of their fame.
Kind of seems like real celebrity life right there.
So I asked PJ here to pause because I'm very curious about what I believe it's Olivia is up to there, because she is having an emotional
Octavia?
meltdown currently.
Octavia?
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Octavia.
Yeah.
So she has the anger bomb, and in about 20 minutes there, she is going to explode. And this is a result
She's
of
meltdown
her emotion bomb
She's a
quirk.
juice enthusiast.
Well, we can take care of that in a second, too. She happens to be a juice enthusiast. Yes, it's one of her other quirks. But let's go ahead and unpause and see if she is able to manage her anger properly here.
I mean, she is at work right now. Oh, is
Well,
she?
she
Oh,
came
she's
home.
not. She came home. She's here.
Yeah. So let's see what happens
She's
with her.
Will she shave her head like Britney did? Guys, hashtag leave Britney alone.
It's been quite some time, right? So,
Is there an option to keep only the toddlers and children away from fame?
Only the toddlers and children. No, it's pretty much you choose for your sim to be famous or not. And I think once we get done with PJ showing off some of those other cool objects, we'll get into that in particular. How much time's left on her?
However-
Oh, there we go. She's having a meltdown, I believe. So she's going to go yell at somebody, and that's kind of how she works out her anger. And you can see it's removed some of her other angry buffs. Because she has the juice enthusiast quirk, she still very much would like to have some juice. But that's okay. We can let her stay a little angry,
totally
I
taking it
guess.
out on Lily, and Lily's just ignoring her.
Well, this is how they deal with their emotions.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Sims with that emotion bomb quirk, they have to, anytime they would become sad or angry, they become very sad or they become enraged. They can't control their emotions, and then they kind of explode and let it all out, and they're back to normal.
I have to get her some juice. I feel bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got a bar up there
Yeah.
for her.
Feel free to make your favorite drink. All right.
Instantly happier.
Yeah.
So did we get any cool mail, by the way, since we went and checked?
That's right. Thorn went and looked.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
He
you got
a lot.
lots of mail.
Jeez.
Okay, we got some Celebu serums in there. Maybe we can open one of those randomly.
There's a ton.
Did we get any, we didn't get any mean mail, it doesn't look, oh, we did.
Oh, you can tell.
Yeah. So you can, so we have the fun little text there. So that one looks a little kind of creepy and cruel. There's some other ones.
It's all for Octavia.
Is it all bad stuff for Octavia?
What's in the box? What's in the box? Well done, guys.
Did she
Well
not
done.
get a
Nice.
single, somebody's sending bad mail to baby
Baby
Ariel.
Ariel.
Do we want to see what she got?
Should I just open it myself?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
You don't have to give it to the other sim. It's only if you're feeling nice about
All
giving
right.
them their mail.
All right. What'd you get? Okay.
He got a Rabbit's Choice cupcake, but I have a feeling it might be spoiled. Drag that thing out into the world and see. It's the bottom right one.
This
see
one?
if that thing stinks. Yeah,
Oh,
spoiled.
it's spoiled.
Yeah, so they sent him some
Wow.
spoiled food. Ugh.
That's so mean.
Yeah. I mean, let's just open these all up.
Oh, clay blob. My favorite gift. James Cerner's going to love that one. Probably
Another spoiled
yeah.
cupcake.
Ugh. Oh,
Ooh, future
Oh.
cube.
Yeah,
That's our
that's what everybody needs. a lot
James
of future
Turner might
cubes.
also like that one.
clay blob. Clay.
Maybe we drink one of those Celebu serums as well.
Okay. Which one's a good one?
Oh, which one are you feeling today?
Yeah.
So somebody asked, will paparazzi show up in all worlds? They'll show up where you have famous Sims, if your Sims are
Yeah.
famous enough to warrant celebrity paparazzi attention.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's. What does sleep do?
I believe that completely refills your energy mode.
Oh.
I think.
So we've been going for about an hour now. What is some more stuff that we want to
Well,
show off?
let's drink one of those, and then let's show off some of the other objects.
All right. Let's go ahead and do the inspired one.
So the nice thing about this, and well, he's already max skill, but all the Celebu serums will give your sim a nice boost to their skill gain for a while, in addition to those positive effects that you get from them. So
Nice.
yeah, maybe we'll try some video production.
Yeah.
Cool.
The video production station and the streaming drone actually work kind of hand in hand together. But let's just show off a little bit of the upgrades you can do. They're pretty cool add-on components. You can add new lights. It's a fancy light. You can adjust.
I believe the professionals call it a ring light.
Oh, a ring light. Well, what if it's? What if you get even more lights? What
Oh, I don't even know. But we've got some of those in here. Panel lights? I don't know. We're not professional
Yeah.
streamers, guys. We leave that to the pros.
New cameras. So I'll have them, like, you can record any kind of videos. The ones here that are available are doing like product reviews or your beauty tips or fashion tips. And depending on your mood, he's inspired. You can do an inspired vlog.
Ooh,
But, you know, he seems fashionable. Let's do some fashion tips, I guess.
sure.
All right. But the cool thing is, yeah, like I said, depending on your mood. I don't know. Did you guys watch the movie 8th Grade?
No, it's on my
No.
list, though. I heard
Yeah.
it's really good.
It is good. And basically in the movie, the 8th grader, like, creates these videos, like inspirational videos, even though she doesn't really, she's giving tips on life, even though she doesn't necessarily believe them herself because she's kind of an insecure girl. But it's the kind of thing you can do with this and the kind of story you can tell if you were an 8th grader.
Oh, he's doing a try-on video. I'm like, why
Yeah.
is he changing his clothes so much?
It's fashion.
It's one of those try-on videos. Guys, I'm not very fashionable.
Stuck. But one of the cool things you can do once he's done recording, he's got max skill, so you can do things like, let's see, combine the videos and edit them and make them just fancier. Just kind of let him finish up.
Yeah, just speed through it.
Yeah.
One question folks are asking a lot is, can you hire bouncers?
Well, so the bouncers automatically come with the VIP rope door, so you don't have to individually hire them, I believe.
On a venue, on a lounge, they'll come with it. If you want to put it like on a house, I believe, or some other venue, I think you can hire it. Morgan can probably correct me.
Yeah,
if
Morgan.
he's watching. Yeah, yeah.
probably
We'll
say
get
a
the
little bit
answer
of
to
that
that
more on
question
Friday.
But it was-
in
yeah.
Friday's stream.
But they are for the VIP rope door specifically. You don't hire them individually for your sim.
So this is a fashion tips video. Hashtag Kate Fashion. And you
Hashtag,
can.
hashtag.
Oh, I do have to say, like, it was really nice to, this is their video inventory. The UI art team did a good job of just very at the last minute creating all these icons specifically for each type of video type. So I think
cool.
they're, yeah, David Fong, he did a great job. There are like 64 different kinds, or more than 60 different kinds of icons for this. So
Yeah.
yeah, they did a really good job.
Morgan coming in with the hot take on that answer. You can hire on any ownable lot. Any unownable lot, they auto arrive.
Okay.
That's your answer to the bodyguards / bouncers is what we're calling them.
So the way this ties into the fame system, you can have, you know, you can study trends and what's hot currently and create videos based on that. And you'll just get more fame depending on if you're going to release a video, upload a video that has more trends going on. But the way that the streaming drone, the cool thing about this drone, this is the low-end version, or the high-end version and the low-end version. And I guess we can like take a look at this one first. But you can basically have your drone record you doing anything. So if you wanted to have him record you producing a new track, do that. And it'll basically follow you around and take videos of you or stream you doing this. You can end it right away if you need to do something else, but once
I see some video mixing in first person. I just saw a demand for it in the chat room and I got excited.
I've never, how do you?
It's a good thing we announced.
Well, they're only asking for it because we did announce Steve. I
What's
mean,
the hotkey for that again?
Oh, Shift Tab.
Shift tab.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Living that life.
Now I'm being a
Music
real life
producer.
music mixer producer thingy.
Bump up that game audio.
Oh, yeah. All right, all right.
All right, that's not bad.
Escape.
All right.
Can you earn reputation but not fame?
Yeah, absolutely. So reputation and fame aren't the same system. They're completely separate. So you could have a sim who is actually completely opted out of being a celebrity, and they will still build their own reputation. And I'm going to show the reputation system a little bit more in depth before we leave here today.
So quickly showing off the higher end version. This thing is so cute.
Aw, he looks like Wally, aka
Yeah.
we'll call him Bali. I
Yeah.
don't know, because he's round. This is why I don't name objects in
Figure out
guys'
how to
game.
way to work the word sim into Wally.
Sim-y.
There you go.
Wall-sim-y.
I don't know if... So, I mean, I had Thorn stream, take a video of Ember here.
That looks a little creepy, I'm not
gonna go,
gonna lie. He's just following her.
Yeah. And you can even send him out in the neighborhood to check out what, you know, what's going on. So the reason it stopped was because I had her take a bath, and it respects your privacy.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
It won't.
Drone might not respect your privacy, but the drone does.
So
Right.
its eyes shut off during that?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's all watching you. But yeah, you can send it off to do a bunch of, you know, recording, and then once you have a bunch of videos, you can transfer them to the.
Can you watch the videos they make?
You can't actually watch the videos you make. Right.
Nope, that's the
That's
the answer.
That's the answer. Yeah.
No, guys, it respects your privacy. It's not going to record woohoo.
Well, okay.
Oh
The
no!
little caveat.
Oh no!
The sleeping pod, which we'll cover again, I think they'll cover next week,
Yep, we'll check that out
that
tomorrow,
one has-
Friday.
has some privacy restrictions lifted, I guess you
Okay.
might say. So,
Yeah, they're in a pod.
yeah, but it'll be something to.
What happens in the pod
forward
doesn't
to.
stay in the pod.
Yeah.
I'm positive about that. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, so this is sort of a high level of like
Yeah.
both of these, and you know, people can play around with just combining them and making them better quality, and getting fame from releasing them to the public.
Cool.
So,
So maybe I'll show a little bit
Yeah.
more of what I was talking about earlier. I want to dig into Let's see, maybe some of those options about if you can become a celebrity or not, or some of the cheats that are available to your sim. So let's go ahead and let's just bring her right out here.
We'll also want to make sure we covered losing fame.
Yeah, we can talk about all of that. So again, this is a sim who has no fame currently, but we have some new cheats that are coming with Get Famous that are going to be available for everybody to use.
Those who like cheats, this is the time to pay attention.
Yeah. So if you just turn your testing cheats on, I'm just going to say in advance, you're going to see a few more things in this menu than you would normally see because we're on a developer build. But you're going to shift click on your sim, and then you'll find the one called Public Image. And from here, ignore those three that say debug, but everything else in this menu will be available to you. So you can see, you can increase your celebrity level. You could decrease it, but she's not a celebrity yet. You could freeze her fame. So if you don't, let's say you wanted your sim to be a B-lister, and that's the story you're telling for them. You could totally get to that level and then just come in here and use the freeze fame cheat. And your sim would no longer gain fame, but they also wouldn't lose any fame. So you can just keep them at that level and tell that story, which I think is kind of fun. And then you can cheat to add fame quirks and remove fame quirks. So earlier when I was saying like, hey, it's really easy. If you just made Judi Dench in Cass and you brought her in the game, we could go ahead and let's modify this sim a bit. So let's increase her celebrity level. And immediately she's become a 1-star celebrity. I've earned a fame point, and I can go ahead and start purchasing perks if I want to. And we can do that as many times as we want. So we can just cheat her celebrity level up. And so now she's that B-lister I was talking about, and she's got 5 fame points, and I can go in and, you know, purchase some perks. And so you can see you can really quickly set up a celebrity with her perks, or I can go ahead and add some perks as well. Let's say I want her to have a refined palette. And again, right there for you. And I could go and upload this sim to the gallery, and immediately she would have all this stuff. And one more, I'll just show off the reputation. So we could give her a pristine reputation. And just like that, you've quickly set up a sim. So it's very handy. But let's say we didn't want her to be a celebrity at all. Let's discuss some of those options. So right now I have purchased fame perks for her. And normally you would open this panel and you could say, quit the spotlight. But I can't do that while I have perks. So what can I do for this sim? Well, I can open my phone and I can book a celebrity cleanse. So she's going to run off, and we'll let her speed through this quickly.
Hashtag not sponsored by Goop.
And while she's doing that, I will show off another cool option we have. So that quick the spotlight option, that is for a single sim. But let's pull up our game options. And so if we go into this new Get Famous section, we have a checkbox here for Sims Begin Opted Out of Fame. And by default, that is going to be turned off. So your Sims can all become celebrities if you work at it. Now, if I were to check this, it's going to tell me that by doing this, if checked, Sims will no longer gain fame. But it's only going to affect Sims who have not yet gained any fame and all newly created Sims that I make. However, if I have Sims that are already famous, it's not going to stomp over their existing settings. So any Sim that's already gained fame or Sims who have had their fame settings individually adjusted won't be affected. So let's go ahead and apply that. And we can see, we can come back. All my Sims, they're still celebrities. They still have all their stuff. They still have everything. They haven't lost anything. And we'll kind of individually toggle this Sim once she comes back from her celebrity cleanse. So, any other questions? And I'm just going to see what's left on my list as well while she does her cleanse, Kate.
Let's see. Oh, if you have a celebrity open a restaurant, will that restaurant automatically have increased popularity?
No, it won't change the popularity of your restaurant. but there's probably some actions that you could take there while you were at your restaurant to go ahead and gain some fame.
And I saw somebody ask about when current celebs die off, will new ones come in? If your game, if there's a scenario that calls for a celebrity, your
Right.
game will generate a new one. However, none of your current Sims will automatically be given
Yep,
fame.
nobody will be changed into them, and celebrities won't actually move into your neighborhood either. The game will just have them living as townies available.
So say you have a save file that already exists and you've got a few people that have, maxed careers or skills. Will those Sims automatically be granted fame and reputation when you load up that save for the
Nope.
first time?
You're still going to have to take those Sims and start building their fame, but because they have already developed their careers and their skills, that journey is going to be much easier for them. If they're higher in their careers, they'll start to gain a little fame each
Yep.
time they go to work. If they've developed those skills, they'll immediately be able to use those to gain fame. And so my Sim has come back from her celebrity cleanse, and you can see she is still a celebrity. However, if I open her fame panel, you can see she's lost those perks that she had previously, and the fame points have been refunded to her. So once you earn fame points, they are yours to keep forever. You will not lose those as long as you remain, involved in the celebrity system. However, now I can select quit the spotlight. And it's going to give me a little warning, because if I do this, she is going to lose all of her fame. But let's go ahead and select it, because we cheated it, and that'll happen pretty quickly if we want it back. And so now she is staying out of the spotlight. And you can see she still has her reputation. That hasn't gone away. But she will no longer become famous through any of her actions. No paparazzi, no fans, nothing's going to harass her. She can live her life just as your Sims always have. So that's very handy. And I can opt back into that anytime I want. And you can see she's restarted back from 0 again. So options basically both for changing individual status of your Sims fame, or to globally change it for the entire world. Whichever setting works for you, there's an easy way to do it. So it's handy. One other cool thing I think I'll show, actually. Let's take Judith here. She's still hiding in her costume. Let's remove her disguise. Why not? So she, being a 5-star celebrity, she has a bunch of perks and quirks acquired. But I'm going to show what happens when you lose fame. And I'm going to cheat just to kind of speed this up. But the way losing fame works is if your Sim hasn't done anything to gain fame in a while, it'll start to slowly decay. So if they haven't gone out in public, if they haven't done any of those interactions that says it gains you fame, other Sims will start to forget about you a little bit. I will say, though, that the most levels you can ever lose is 2. So Judith here, if we just didn't do anything famous with her, she could drop down to being a 3-star B-lister, but she would never drop further than that. There is a really nice reward, though. If you complete the celebrity aspiration in the game, that gives you a reward trait that turns off any sort of fame decay. So you can just stay your superstar forever.
You can forever be Tom Cruise.
So I'm going to cheat, and let's go ahead and lower her celebrity level twice and just show you what changes in her fame info panel. So now if I open this back up, you can see she's lost this fame perk. She's lost 2 of her quirks because those slots have relocked. And because she lost this perk, she's been refunded this fame point. So the neat thing about this is I can't acquire this perk anymore because I am not a level 4 celebrity. But because I've gotten that point back, I could just buy a lower level perk until I regain my fame level again. So it's a really flexible system in that way that kind of lets you play around with the perks available to your celebrity, which I think is pretty cool.
Someone had a pretty cool question. If you have a famous Sim and they give birth, will a paparazzi show up at the hospital when you go in to give birth?
They can pretty much show up anywhere, so it's possible.
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
So
I should try it.
Well,
We'd have
Not
to.
during this stream.
Not during this stream. We'll have to check it out.
I think that covers a lot of what I wanted to get into with
Yeah.
fame. Let me do a quick kind of overview of reputation as well. And we have these Sims at different reputation levels. I'm going to have to talk about it a little bit more than show it, because reputation isn't so much about the actions that your Sim is available to perform, but more about how the world perceives your Sim. So I think we changed it a little bit from how like reputation and scandal worked in past Sims games. This is less about subjective moral judgments, and we treated it more like the golden rule. So treating other Sims the way your Sim would want to be treated is kind of what controls your Sim's reputation. So I'll show a little example I kind of stuck on the roof over here. There's two different ways to gain reputation, really. Some are just actions you take that other Sims will know about. So let's use the satellite and make the town happy. And that's from Get to Work, if players didn't know about it. But because she performed that action, she should gain a little bit of positive reputation there, and you saw it above her head. Now, Sims globally kind of knew about that because she did this big thing that had an effect on the whole neighborhood. Other examples of that may be donating to your favorite charity. Like, people know that you made that contribution, so it affects your reputation. But other things you're going to have to actually do to other Sims. So I'm going to go back down to the lounge again, and we're going to earn a little reputation. So the interesting thing about reputation is it matters who you do it to as well as who sees it. So if I'm at home and I am, say, getting in a fight with a household member, it's not going to affect my reputation. My household members already know me very well, so my reputation doesn't matter so much to them. Reputation is what the public, the rest of the Sims in the world, think of you. So I want to find somebody and get in a fight. Ooh. So we have one Sim, but we need one more because we need an observer. Ah, here we go. All right. So
Oh, poor Dominic Fires. Doesn't know what's coming to him.
Lord Kim.
Oh, and it's paparazzi.
So we're going to start being pretty mean to this Sim. And we should see that she gets some negative reputation from that. So there it is, just a little negative reputation there. And I can yell at him. And so it really depends. We don't show reputation on the interactions like we show with fame, because a lot of it is just kind of self-explanatory. If you're doing nasty interactions that other Sims would perceive as nasty if they saw it, you're going to lose reputation from that. If you go around being kind to Sims, if you clean up trash in the public, you know, if you donate to charity, like I mentioned, there's, you know, over 100 different things that actually play into the reputation system. And a lot of them come from other packs as well. We tried to be very conscious about taking advantage of all the features, but you will earn or lose reputation from that. And I'll talk quickly about some of the benefits of reputation, where, let's see if I met any of these Sims? Yeah, let's try a friendly introduction. Now, she has an atrocious reputation, but she wants to be friendly. We'll see if it succeeds or fails. Okay, that one actually, oh, nope, it didn't work. So you can see she got a reputation hit, and she had the kind of introduction thing appear over her head.
Well, it actually seems to be making her less bad reputation.
Well, she was trying to be nice, but because these other Sims already know her and know that she has an awful reputation, like, she's a celebrity. Like, even though they haven't met, word of Judith Ward has spread across town. So she's tried to say hi to, let's see, that's Katrina. And if we look at Katrina here, not only have they had a negative kind of introduction, but it's been pretty negative. That red bar is already filled a decent amount.
Yep.
And so introductions are affected by your Sim's reputation. As you get higher in those reputation levels, there's interesting benefits and perks. So I'll just talk about a few of them because a lot of them kind of, again, come to you. It's not something you directly control. But a sim with, let's open up our panel here. Let's say my sim has a great reputation. He might start getting job offers on the phone, and they'll say, hey, you know, you sound like such a great guy. We want to hire you at
that's
level
cool.
5 of this career. We're not even going to make you start at the bottom. So you get nice benefits like that. There'll be Sims who call who want to like instantly become friends with you or go on a blind date with you. Like they'll want to set you up with their friend. And again, that'll kind of depend on your reputation. If you have a good one, they'll set you up with a nice sim. If you have a bad reputation, they'll set you up with another sim with a bad reputation. But the fun thing is those sims actually get along with each other really well. Like bad rep sims, they love being friends with each other. And there's a lot of other fun kind of benefits that come your way, and I'll let players discover some of them, but whether it's like opportunities for like ill-gotten money coming your way, there's new parties that you can go to. One thing we're not even going to see today, I'll maybe just show it on the phone briefly, but we're not going to play one because I think we're running pretty far on time here.
Yep, we are.
Let's plan our social event.
I think Steve is getting hungry over there for lunch.
I ate some crackers.
So new party types. If you have an atrocious reputation, you can throw a lampoon party, and that's kind of like a celebrity roast. So the goal is to get another sim hysterically laughing, the guest of honor. And then it's not going to show here, I don't believe, because my sim has such a bad rep. But let's switch to another one that has pristine. We're just going to bring her over quickly. So we have another new party type for sims with pristine reputation, and they can throw a charity benefit party. And so this is to raise money for good causes, so you have to kind of wine and dine your guests and get money out of them. It's just another fun little thing. And then as you go around in the world, these sims with pristine reputations or atrocious reputations, you will visibly see other sims in the neighborhood react to them. Like when they're walking by them in the street, they might cheer or boo, just depending on what they think about you. So reputation is pretty cool, but it's a lot about how the world perceives and reacts to you.
Very cool.
So yeah, I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that is cool. Well,
It has been an extensive
yeah,
stream today.
yes, it has. I think
It's a
we
deep dive, so.
Yeah, it was a deep dive. I don't think we were originally intending to go this deep, but we were just, in the zone, and you guys were asking some great questions.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's going to wrap up our Fame and Reputation live stream. We have another live stream, our final one about Get Famous, this Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, in which we're going to check out and learn more about Del Sol Valley and a few of the other really cool objects that are coming in the Build Buy catalog with Get Famous. And that'll be Sim Guru Romeo as well as Sim Guru Morgan. That means we probably will light something on fire if Morgan is going to be there. Hashtag blame Morgan. I also wanted to remind everybody, we're doing a little giveaway for a copy of Get Famous Early Access, as well as this really cool placard that is signed by a few of our Sim Gurus who got to attend Sims Camp this year. Like Graham, myself, and Steve, who's off camera and not supposed to be talking. He already had his time in the limelight. So we've got that going to be given away. So it's on my Twitter at twitter.com/SimGuruKate, and we'll be picking a winner tomorrow. And you'll get early access starting next Tuesday when our patch goes live for terrain manipulation and a ton of other really cool, fun, free stuff we have coming, including first-person camera. So yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we hope that you found this super informative.
Can I close out the stream with one last awesome thing?
Yes, you can, Graham.
All right.
I give you permission.
So my level 5 celebrity, Thorn here, he is going to go have a placement ceremony of his celebrity tile.
Oh, this seems like an appropriate thing to go
Because
out
he
on.
is such a superstar, he's going to invite other people around to... Whoop, while we're waiting for the crowd to gather.
Come on, everybody. Get your butt over here, Nancy.
Speed up, speed up. We want everybody to come
Nobody
see it.
cares about him. Oh, there we go. One person.
Please
Oh, she's going to
set it on
stand
your-
right in it.
On your tile.
No, you got to move. I want a cool event to end it. Crowd is
Come on.
gathered.
Well,
Well,
What could go wrong?
ooh,
There we go.
There we go.
Woo! Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Golden Plum Bob.
Yeah, there we go.
I
We're the
like
best
it.
celebrity in the world.
With an not
Thumbnail.
an atrocious, but a pretty bad reputation.
Come earn your own celebrity tile November 16th with the release of The Sims 4 Get Famous.
Thanks, guys. So
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.